Parts of speech, pronouns and kinds of pronouns. What is a pronoun? A pronoun is a word that is used in place of a noun. What are nouns? Naming words are called nouns. A pronoun is a word used in place of a noun or instead of a noun. Look at the following examples. Sophie is studying English. She wants to be a teacher. So she is highlighted. She is a pronoun used in place of the noun Sophie. I could have written the sentence Sophie is studying English. Sophie wants to be a teacher. So instead of repeating Sophie twice, I have written she. So she is a pronoun. Look at the second example. Sophie and her friends are playing. They like to play with me as well. So here, Sophie and her friends are playing. Now they is highlighted. They is a pronoun. It is used in place of Sophie and her friends. If I would have written Sophie and her friends are playing, Sophie and her friends like to play with me as well, I would be repeating Sophie and her friends twice, which would be very odd. So instead of Sophie and her friends over here, I have used the pronoun they. They is used in place of Sophie and her friends. So she and they are pronouns. Even her and me are pronouns. Kinds of pronouns. Personal pronouns. Personal pronouns represent specific people or things. We use them depending on the number, singular or plural. So singular is I, plural is we. So I and we are pronouns. Singular, plural. Personal pronouns are also used depending on the person. So first person, second person, third person. So in the first person it is I, second person you, third person he. Personal pronouns are used depending upon gender. For male, you'll use he, female, she, neuter gender, it is it. Personal pronouns are used depending on the case, whether it is subjective or objective. So here we is subjective and us is objective. So we also call them as subjective pronouns and objective pronouns. Look at this table of personal pronouns. Personal pronouns are used depending upon the number, person, gender and case, that is whether subjective or objective. So depending upon the number, singular and plural, depending upon the person, first person, second person, third person, depending upon the gender, male, female and neuter gender, and in the subjective and the objective case. So let's try to understand. Personal pronouns depending upon the number, singular, person, first person, gender, male, female, subjective or subject, I, object, it is me. So you either say subjective pronouns or objective pronouns, but they are personal pronouns only. So I, me. Number singular, second person, gender, male, female, subjective or subject you, objective or object you. Again, personal pronouns, number, singular, third person, male, he, subject or subjective, objective or object is him. Then again, number, singular, third person, female, subject she or subjective, and objective or object will be her. Number, singular, third person, neuter gender, subjective or subject it. Again, object or objective is it. Personal pronouns, number, plural, first person, gender, male, female, subjective is we or subject, you can say we, object or objective us. Again, number plural, second person, male, female, you, subject, object, again you, or subjective, objective. Number plural, third person, male, female, neuter. In subject or subjective, they, objective or object, it is them. So you either call them subjective pronouns or objective pronouns, or some say subject pronouns, object pronouns. So in subject pronouns, you have I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they, and objective or object pronouns, me, you, him, her, it, us, you, and them. They are all personal pronouns only, but the case is subjective and objective, or you call them subject pronouns, object pronouns. Some say subjective pronouns, objective pronouns. Possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns show possession or ownership. Possessive pronouns, mine, yours, theirs, his, hers, its. Children, you may be confused with possessive adjectives as given below. Possessive adjectives are my, our, your, their, his, her, its. Okay, so you see that here it is yours, but in the possessive adjective it is your. Here it is theirs, it is their. Here his, hers, here it is her. Now remember, his and its, they are both. They are possessive pronouns and possessive adjectives, but depending on how they are used in a sentence. Look at this example. This is his watch. So here this his is not a possessive pronoun. It is a possessive adjective because it is describing the watch. Whose watch? His watch. Now, this watch is his. Here this is a possessive pronoun. Watch is his, showing possession. So look at the example. This his is followed by the noun, and over here this is followed by the verb. So that's the difference. But remember, his and its are both possessive pronouns and possessive adjectives. Reflexive pronoun. When the action done by the subject affects or reacts or reflects upon the subject, they are called reflexive pronouns. Examples: myself, herself, himself, ourselves, yourself, yourselves, themselves, and oneself. Look at the example. She bought herself a new dress. I cut myself. So here herself and myself, they are reflexive pronouns. Demonstrative pronoun. Demonstrative pronouns are used to point out particular persons, places, or things. They are this, that, these, those. Look at the examples. This is the place where I met her. So this is highlighted. This is the demonstrative pronoun. These are my friends. These is a demonstrative pronoun. That is Sophie's shirt. That is a demonstrative pronoun. Those are good apples. Those is a demonstrative pronoun used to point out particular persons, places, or things. Indefinite pronoun. Indefinite pronouns are used to denote persons or things in a general way. Words like all, some, few, everyone, everybody, nobody, many, none are used. Look at the examples. All were killed. So all is highlighted. All is a indefinite pronoun. Nobody was there to help them. Nobody is an indefinite pronoun. Some say that she ran away. Some is highlighted. So some is an indefinite pronoun. So indefinite pronouns are used to denote persons or things in a general way. Distributive pronoun. Distributive pronouns are used to denote persons or things one at a time. The words each, either, and neither are used. Look at the following examples. each of these pups has its pedigree. So each is highlighted. Each is a distributive pronoun. Either of these cars belong to Johnny. So either is a distributive pronoun. Neither of you is trustworthy. Neither. It's a distributive pronoun. So distributive pronouns are used to denote persons or things one at a time. Each, either, and neither are used. Relative pronoun. Relative pronouns are used to join together two sentences. Relative pronouns who, whom, whose, which, what, and that are used. Look at the following examples. The girl lost her ring. It was made of gold. So see children, there are two sentences. The girl lost her ring. This is one simple sentence. It was made of gold. Now, relative pronouns are used to join together two sentences. So the sentence is the girl lost her ring which was made of gold. So I have used the relative pronoun which to join these two sentences and make one complex sentence. This sentence, the girl lost a ring which was made of gold, is a complex sentence. Which is the relative pronoun. The second example, this is my friend, I met him yesterday. You see there are two simple sentences. This is my friend is one sentence, I met him yesterday is one sentence. So you use the relative pronoun to join together two sentences. So the relative pronoun whom is used here, and the sentence reads, this is my friend whom I met yesterday. So this sentence, this is my friend whom I met yesterday, is a complex sentence. We have used the relative pronoun whom. I saw a man, his head was bald. Here also there are two sentences. I saw a man is one simple sentence. His head was bald is another simple sentence. And we have used the relative pronoun whose to join together these two sentences and make one complex sentence. So the sentence reads, I saw a man whose head was bald. So this sentence is a complex sentence. I saw a man whose head was bald is a complex sentence. But we are learning about relative pronouns. So what are the relative pronouns? Which, whom, whose, what, that, who. They are all relative pronouns used to join together two sentences. Interrogative pronouns. The relative pronouns who, whom, whose, which, and what, when they are used to ask questions, are called interrogative pronouns. Look at the following examples. Whose is this? What is the matter? Who is that lady? Which is your car? Whom did you see? So all these highlighted words, whose, what, who, which, whom, they are relative pronouns, but they are used to ask questions and hence they are interrogative pronouns. So here whose, what, who, which, whom are interrogative pronouns. Exclamatory pronoun. An exclamatory pronoun is a pronoun used as an exclamation. Look at the following example. What? Can't you not meet her? So after what there is an exclamation mark. So this what is an exclamatory pronoun. Look at the other example. What? Won't they come? So this what, there's an exclamation mark. So this is an exclamatory pronoun. Exclamatory pronoun is a pronoun used as an exclamation.